Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my sunset. I don't know if you can hear the music, but neighbors having a party, so we're having a party sunset right now. Very nice little vibe we've got going on. And we had a really pretty sunset. I missed most of it, but here's the tail end of this lovely sky. I love it when my evening star is visible right before it sets. It likes to set behind that house over there. But yeah, let's see, what time is it? It's 7:02. So we've got some nice daylight hanging on here into the weekend. It's Friday night. Very lovely spring sunset evening. And it's spring. Oh my God, it's actually spring. We have reached the equinox of spring. It is March 27, 2026, here in Arizona. And let's see, it is probably about 90 degrees, I would imagine. Let me see if I can get it was about 93-ish degrees. Oh no, it's 88 degrees right now. 88? Exciting. So yeah, we have a lovely weekend getting started here. And I'm just enjoying the evening, enjoying this lovely time. I'm not really going to talk about too much. I don't have any uh, poignant topics of discussion about consciousness or whatever. I'm just enjoying the time. I love the sunset. It's a gift we get every day. I mean, I guess it's a gift that we get to wake up and breathe air and be part of this creation and do our part, be a part of it. So, you know, each of us has a special place in the framework of this reality. And, you know, whether you do something that we humans call special or whether you just breathe air, your existence really does add to the music of the universe. And I love that. I love knowing that. That's just something that I kind of live my life by, is just the value and the presence of every person and how each and every one of us is just so important. And we each have something special to add to the vibration of life here. And now is a good time to plug my app. So I created my app for that reason. It's a free app, but it is not a light duty app. It's actually quite interactive. There's a lot of content in there. And I created it last year as a result of going through my own inner journey and just wanting other people to have access to the process that I kind of put together uniquely. And I figured I could create an app that kind of replicates that. And so that's what my app does, is it helps walk you through your inner work so that you can get to know that important self that you are. I think that's one of our responsibilities in this life, is to really know ourselves we wake up in this beautiful place and get to enjoy these beautiful sunrises and sunsets and all of the music and the fun of life with ourselves. You know, we're our best companion. Um, we can rely on ourselves to be there for us. It's the only person in your life that will always, always, always be there for you is you. And as mundane as that sounds, it's actually profound. It's actually, that's the blessing that we get, is to be in conscious awareness and observation of ourselves. And at some point, we can choose to look at ourselves and really give ourselves the attention that we deserve to get from ourselves and really understand and know ourselves. Because that's the only way we can truly add the value that we came here to add to this world, is when we know ourselves. And through the joy of living our lives, that's how we add the value. What brings you joy? What makes you light up inside? Seek those things out and live life to the fullest extent of the joy that you get in your heart when you are living in alignment. But anyway, the link to my app is in the description if you want to give it a try. Again, it's totally free. You're invited to get to know yourself by using that app. I've got some other stuff. I do have some premium things if you want to go really deep. I've got a hypnosis series. I've got a sleep audio. I really like making inner work and getting to know yourself and getting through things. I like to make it very easy. So the modality that I use a multi-modality approach to help people make the shifts that they make. And so I have in the app, it's using a lot of different things to kind of come together so that you can do inner work and get that guidance from several different approaches. But anyway, my sleep audio and my other audio content is centered around sleep and making the shifts and things that you may want to happen as you're drifting into sleep. There's nothing easier than that. So I've got some links and some audios and things if you want to go deeper in a really easy way that's really deeply affecting. Try those things out and try out my free app. Oh, hi in the chat. Time and Tide. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to my live, my sunset live. Hope you're doing okay. Hope things are going well for you. And that's about it. I don't really have anything other than that. I just wanted to riz everybody up and let everybody feel really, really good about themselves and give you an incentive to get to know yourself, that special person that you are. Oh, you're doing good? Thank you with a question mark. Why is there a question mark? That was a general riz, Time and Tide. That wasn't specifically for you. But you are included. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. No, I took a long nap this afternoon and I'm just getting up now to enjoy the sunset. But yeah, I've been doing really well. I've been busy with writing articles, and I published one. I usually publish to Medium, so if anybody wants to check out my, I guess I should put the link in the description and check out the articles, because a lot of times I'll talk about um, topics that I'm writing about in my articles. I think the last few days I was talking about density in terms of like metaphysical field resonance density, and I just published my article about that. Um, but I'm going to switch gears and try to get published. I'm going to try to publish 2 articles next week. Um, one is somewhat of a different shift. It's about some song lyrics and how those lyrics played an integral part in shaping a generation. So I'm going to write about that, and then something else, and I may continue the conversation about density, just because it's a dense it's a dense topic, and it really does. It helped me to kind of reframe how I was looking at manifestation and things like that. And so that concept of density and attention, um, I'm expanding it. I'm trying to open it up and make it more expansive so that it can become more clear, and from how I'm seeing it, to make it a little bit more accessible for how other people see that concept. But yeah, I'm doing really good. Oh, you're going to bed at 2 a.m.? I forgot what you do. Why are you up at 2? You're a health worker or something like that? Are you getting off of work? Oh, sleep meds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should get my sleep audio and test it out. You would like it. 'Cause what is it that you do? What do you do for your job? Oh, you play in a band professionally? You pay the bills with your as a musician? I always admire that. That's such a, for those professional musicians who pay the bills with their musical talents. I find that just such a admirable skill to have, is to make your creative arts pay the bills. I've met some artists, visual artists, and some musicians who pay the bills with their music. And there's so many people who are trying to figure that out. So those of you who have, cheers to you. Oh wow, Pink Floyd cover band. That's really cool. I like Pink Floyd. Great band, great music. And what do you play? Guitar or what? Or drums or something? I don't know. What do you play? Did you go to bed? Oh, bass and synthesizer. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Back in my youth, I had a run at playing the bass. I played guitar, and that's more difficult than bass. Well, I don't want to rub you the like own thing, but I felt like I could get away with an easier time with bass, and it has its own skill level and stuff, and I don't know. I just it's doable, but the issue is I really like to enjoy music, and it's hard for me to concentrate on playing the music and hearing the music at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense. So I've defaulted to singing, or I did in the past, and I do now, um, a little bit. But I like singing because it's an easier way. Even still, focusing on your singing is complicated as well, but it's easier. It's just, you don't have a instrument in there. You just have your own body. But I really love to enjoy the music. It moves me in such a deep and profound way. Um, so I think I'm more, playing music is cool, but I think I'm more of a connoisseur of sound. I love sound. I love music. I love how it affects me. And so, yeah, so singing is more doable for me. But even still, I love to listen. I love to listen. Oh, also vocals. Very cool. You're multi talented. So you're up till 2 playing out at clubs and stuff? That's kind of cool. Unless you have a family. You're going to have to, I don't know, transition somehow. Or, I don't know. Figure out how to make it work. But okay, yeah, check out. Oh, you just got back from a gig? Yeah, that's cool. But check out that sleep audio. You might really, it might respond to you because you are a musician. Um, so, like, musicians are very body based, like, because you're using your whole self to create the music. So my sleep audio focuses your attention on your body and helps you to give control back to the body. And because it's so, a lot of times when you can't sleep, what happens is your mind and your body are fighting with each other for control, and your mind is going to win a lot of the time. So what I'm doing is I'm helping you to focus. I'm kind of tricking your mind into relinquishing control to the body, and once it takes control, then it does what it does, and it you fall asleep. So, but check out that sleep audio. But okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks, Time and Tide, for coming and saying hello. I appreciate you checking in and visiting me on this lovely Friday night sunset. And thanks for everybody else who hopped in. And check out my links in the description, and hopefully I'll see you on another one. Good night.